Good morning. I declare this congregation open. Please, everybody, to be seated. On behalf of Aston University, thank you all for being here today. Whether you're graduating or you're a family member or friend, you are all most welcome, as indeed are the guests and friends of the university who've joined us for this ceremony in this room or online. This week, across 15 ceremonies, more than 3,000 students will be receiving their degrees. These are therefore all important celebrations, as is this one today, but I hope for everybody also a joyous occasion. It has been, and perhaps continues to be, the most unsettling period of our lives, dealing with the many challenges and uncertainties of the past 2 years. I know there will be some in this room who will have lost loved ones, relatives or friends, indeed some who might have been here with us today. And I'm sure I speak on behalf of all of us when I say that they are in our thoughts. Today's ceremony is a celebration, but for two classes, the class of 2020 and the class of 2021. Alongside our postgraduate students, many of those graduating today will already have had an online graduation back in 2020 at the height of the pandemic. I'm sure that many of you are returning to the campus today, having taken up graduate jobs or embarked upon further study. It's great, therefore, that you're able to be back here today and can celebrate with your friends and in person all of your outstanding achievements. I would like to thank our staff, both academic and professional teams of colleagues dedicated to the success of our students. And finally, and not least, I thank all the friends and families of our graduates who've all given their ongoing support. As I look around the hall, I know that many of you will have traveled long distances to be here, to support those who are graduating. And this reflects, I think, both Aston University's global reputation and the significance of this ceremony. Today we celebrate your achievements as students and now as graduates of Aston University. Each of you has completed your course and passed all those exams. The gowns you are wearing are a visible manifestation of that success, and I hope that you very much enjoy the occasion. Now, it's customary during our graduation ceremonies that the university also takes the opportunity to recognize the achievements of certain outstanding individuals and to honor them accordingly. And I therefore call upon Dr. Mark Smith, Mr. Mark Smith. Sorry about your promotion, Mark.
Thank you, Sir John.
To present on behalf of the Senate a candidate for the award of an honorary degree.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, guests, colleagues and graduands, it is my honour to present the following citation for Carmen Ann Watson. Carmen was born in Dudley and her business journey is filled with instances of grit and determination born out of those black country origins. It is a journey intertwined with the development of Pertemps, the multi-award winning recruitment and staffing agency founded in 1961 by Constance Connie Watts, herself a woman of outstanding business ability and insight. At 16, Carmen was searching for a job and, as our graduates today may also do, sought the assistance of a recruitment agency in Wolverhampton. That agency, Pertemps, placed her into a local drop forging firm, a firm where Carmen recalled being jolted from her office chair numerous times by the action of the massive hammers in the workshop. After 2 years gaining experience, Carmen returned to the Wolverhampton branch of Pertemps to join its staff as secretary to the newly formed Technical Recruitment Division. This appointment would be the beginning of her business journey and the start of her nearly 50-year relationship with Dr. Tim Watts, the lifetime president of the Per Temps Network Group. Dr. Watts joins us on stage today to support Carmen in receiving her nomination for this award. Inside the firm, Carmen quickly became known for her commercial ability, within 4 years becoming the most successful recruitment consultant in the Wolverhampton office. 2 years later, Carmen became manager of the Wolverhampton branch, leading it through the tough times of the early 1980s and helping hundreds of people to find work in the industrial turmoil of that time. Joining the company's board before her 30th birthday, by the mid-1980s, Per Temps began the rise to the organisation it is today, with Carmen assuming the role of the head of the first corporate team. Winning the firm's fully outsourced contract coincided with her 30th birthday. Fast forward now to 2002, and after a decade of solid management growth, in which Per Temps' turnover grew tenfold to 350 million, the equivalent of 600 million today, Carmen became Managing Director Commercial, developing the business further and reaching a point where, after a successful merger with the Network Group in 2012, the company grew from a national success story to an international one, further building the Per Temps Network brand to the point where it became recognised as a powerful force in recruitment across Europe. In 2015, this pan-European success resulted in Carmen becoming cited as one of the top 100 influential recruitment individuals in Europe, something which has continued in consecutive years since that date. She is one of less than 10 UK individuals to be listed. Carmen has been recognised many times by her peers. In 2018, she was awarded both the IOD West Midlands Director of the Year and a Lifetime Achievement Award by the Institute of Recruitment Professionals for her outstanding contribution to the industry. Honours from the industry are too numerous to list. As I have outlined, Carmen has guided Per Temps to become the premier brand in UK outsourcing and recruitment. This year, she became chair of the board of the Per Temps Network Group, the culmination of 4 decades of superb leadership and dedication to the company. Carmen's story, however, is not only about corporate excellence, it is about her impact on society. Drawing on her achievements in business, Carmen has spent the last decade working with royal, political and business networks to promote equality, diversity and inclusion. For 15 years, Carmen has worked with Race for Opportunity, taking a role on the executive leadership team to ensure that the ethnic minority employees are represented at all levels in the workplace, and has actively engaged with governments across party lines to campaign for broader societal and organisational change. Since 2016, Carmen has also worked with Anne, Princess Royal, alongside 6 other leading business figures as a member of the Princess Royal Training Commission. The Commission confers awards to honour employers who have created outstanding training and skills development programmes that result in exceptional commercial benefits. A leading supporter of Women of Year awards since 2014, Carmen has dedicated significant time supporting, encouraging and growing recognition for fellow female business leaders across Britain. This has involved promoting positive female role models to provide inspiration across all members of society, to encourage women to showcase their talents and celebrate their achievements. In recognition of her work promoting female achievements, she was awarded a Ladies First Inspirational Woman Award in 2021. Finally, Carmen has never forgotten her own learning journey. Working with Dr. Watts, she has been responsible for encouraging members of the Per Temps family to continue learning and growing across all levels of the firm, resulting in several Per Temps staff achieving the Master of Business Administration Award and graduating from this university earlier this week. Chancellor, in recognition of her significant contribution to the recruitment industry, outstanding work on equality, diversity and inclusion, and lifelong support for personal growth, I present, on behalf of the Senate, Carmen Ann Watson for the award of Degree of Doctor of Business Administration, honoris causa.
Carmen Watson, on behalf of the University, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Business Administration, honoris causa. Well done. And I now call upon Dr. Carmen Watson to address the congregation.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Honoured guests, Aston graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I can hardly speak at this point, let alone get the words out to say how honoured I am to be here today collecting the prestigious honorary doctorate. Thank you so much to those who nominated me to receive this doctorate. Here I am standing in front of our future leaders who have all exceeded expectations throughout unprecedented times, working so hard, supporting each other, and generally forming your community to help you to gain your degrees. You should quite rightly be proud of this momentous occasion. I'd like to invite you all into my world for the past week or two and the pressure that I have felt in thinking about how I would address you all today. I asked colleagues, I asked friends, I even asked the lady at the dry cleaners when I went to pick up my dress for today about how I could do this, and they all went, "You'll be absolutely fine." But actually I wasn't fine. How can I be inspirational to all of you really clever people when truthfully you are the inspiration to me? As I say, you are the future. I tried to put myself in your position and remember how my journey had been shaped. My journey, my acceleration, and any of my successes have been rooted in conversation. It goes without saying that today you will have many conversations, and they'll be to the tone of, you have to be determined, you have to follow your passion, you have to know your strengths, you have to work incredibly hard, even in the face of adversity. And all of that is absolutely correct. But so many of the conversations that we have can be critical and far-reaching in playing a huge part in your future. In the words of Linda Lamb, part of the Reboot for the Future campaign, one good conversation can shift the direction of change forever. Face-to-face conversation is far more than communication. When we have a conversation, we don't just exchange information. That's what computers do. It's not what people do. People filter, people interpret, people elaborate on what they hear. And what you hear can massively influence, for the better or for the worst, how you personally process that information is really what determines and predicts and shapes your future. So I want to take you back to the 70s. Having fortunately lived through many decades, I can say that they are similar to those of today. Jobs were in abundance, there was colossal competition, everything seemed daunting and extremely tough at times. But the most important similarity to today is the pace of the change. We are seeing the exact same pattern in today's climate. And when there is such a metamorphosis in the climate, always use it to your advantage. But back to those conversations and why I highlighted them. My most important conversation that led me to stand in front of you today was with my head teacher. She insisted that I stay on at school and further my education. I had other ideas, and my heart was telling me to go and start my career. This conversation was so integral to my development. It's not the words that were said on the day, it was the inference that if I didn't stay on, I would never do any good in life. So I was determined, tenaciously determined, to be a success. After that short spell of secretarial work that had led me to pay attempts, at 19 years old, bit of a firecracker, by no means stereotypical. I was young, big hair, mini skirt, platform shoes. I looked around, particularly in business, and I didn't see anyone who looked like me. So there was no role model that I could immediately identify with. It was me and 4 other young ladies in a tiny office in Wolverhampton, starting conversations with people to connect them with their job and their future success. My passion was born. I loved what I was doing and the responsibility that came with it. I was effectively running my own business in my own town and sculpting my own community. There were only 3 offices in Pertemps then, the one in Wolverhampton, one in West Bromwich, and the founding branch in Birmingham. And throughout my journey with the organisation, it has grown to over 200 branches nationally, has a turnover of £1 billion, employs up to 40,000 people at any one time, and place up to 12,000 people per annum into permanent roles. My career has been deep-rooted in communicating with people, understanding people, their hopes, their dreams, their desires. And whilst technology can be an aid to reaching people, and indeed it will be the biggest disruptor of our lifetimes, truly understanding people comes from the art of communication. And so, I believe thoughtful conversations mixed with your academia can have you the power to transform the world, connecting people to the values that they hold dear, making meaningful connections that help us to act for the welfare of the planet, to be conscious of sustainability, to bring diversity and inclusion to the forefront, and to keep our communities in good health and strong well-being. Harnessing your superpower and leading those conversations that we so often take for granted can lead you to opportunities and influence people, their prospects, and their outlook of a new generation. On average, our Google friend tells me that there are 860,341,500 words spoken in a lifetime. That's a lot of opportunity for influential exchange. This is your time to have those conversations, and the type of conversations that will change the world. And as a collective force, and as our future leaders, you can manage change. So my advice to you today is to think about your own desires, your own direction of travel. Have those all-important conversations with people who can help you to achieve. And as you progress, and as you start managing your own teams, think about how you will be communicating your support to them. I accept my honorary doctorate with much gratitude, and I thank the Chancellor for granting this, and I'm delighted to now be part of the Aston community. I also thank my colleagues, mentors and sponsors, especially Tim and Jenny, and my family, Becky and Jack, all here today, and all of those who have supported me through my journey. Finally, I would like to wish you well as you start yours. Thank you.
Thank you. I now call upon the Deputy Dean of the College of Business and Social Sciences, Mr. Colin Chapman, to present candidates for the conferment of degrees.
Chancellor, I call upon Dr. Ilyas Baturis to present candidates from the College of Business and Social Sciences programmes for the conferment of awards.
Chancellor, I present the following candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Accounting for Management 4-year honors program with placement a year. Adnan Ahmed. Feyyaz Ahmed. Mohammed Hasnain Akhtar. Mohammed Abid Mahbab Ali. Sabrina Ali. Josh Dunstan Aloysius. Samir Amin. Ganga Singh Bansal. Hena Basharat. Well done. Simran Singh Basi. Well done. Natasha Bawa. Georgis Belagovs. Diran Singh Bogal. Tazleen Baij. Daniela Maria Campbell. Paul Sukhpal Singh Chadha. April Jade Charles. Well done. Rouizia Chowdhury. Pail Gudasame. Muhammad Jonas Daoud. Sivam Deva. Anissa Kaur Dudley. Well done. Paviter Singh Daliwal. Ka Yeung Fong. Aman Gahir. Akash Gangotra. Megan Emily Garnett. Asnat Uzair Harris. Abigail Herbert. Amanrip Kaur Hinrichs. Sahid Iqbal. Zitarun Singh Jandu. Arlene Joy. Assis Kara. Sumit Karunakotha. Simrazit Kaur. Ikra Kauser. Amila Khan. Zahidul Khan. Omar Khan. Aranveer Singh Kankura. Amrit Kaur Claire. Well done. Sanjay Klare. Chima Konadu Perpa. Stuart James Lead. Omar Tarek Mahfouf. Suman Mal. Amri Manpreet Kaur Mander. William Russell May. Well done. Christopher Michael McGowan. Jay Nanka. Well done. Nakai Damita Nankati. Well done. Anum Nawaz. Kirthika Nimalan. J. Rakesh Odedra. Done. Farouk Adetola Ojikutu. Damisola Grace Olaregwaju. Vidi Cheiprakas Pansamatia. Simran Kaur Panesar. Milan Parag. Aaron Mahedra Patel. Radhika Patel. Well done. Tayyip Rahman. Okay, Pradeep Prabhaharan. Okay. Osama Sabah. Okay. Sonali Sakania. Ibrahim Said. Gurbir Singh Sangha. Rans Christian Fabros Sevidal. Vidya Sa. Adil Sakzad. Hassan Sakil. Rowan Sarma. Dalvina Kaur Sidhu. Amardeep Nagra Singh. Aaron Singh. Garjinder Singh. Gurpreet Singh. Kulmeet Singh. Ranjit Singh. Simon Singh. Sahib Such. Kuljit Singh Tara. Michelle Brownwin Tozer. Laura Bianca Vanda. Well done. Kush Vara. Ali Valiat. Umar Zakaria. Mariam Zia. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Economics and Management, 4-year honors program with placement year. Hamza Abbas. Mohammed Zakir Abbas. Well done. Maria Akhtar. Michael Ologobilolba Bamidele Awosusi. Daniel Gurminder Singh Bagdi. Akshay Baga. Simran Kaur Bains. Moath Bamarhul. Well done. Celine Belek. Yas Chotai. Fahad Ahmed Chowdhury. Sophie Clark. Ovigwe Ebunor. Jade Elizabeth Edwards. Well done. Daniela Diricikugu Emerkebe. Dominic James Evans. Patrick Akinola Fakbola. Well done. Gunisa Gill. Rowan Gohel. Well done. Jamal Amin Gondal. Manisa Gora. Well done. Suadu Hasi. Mahadi Hassan. Well done. Sean Dylan Connor Higgins. Well done. Akas Zasal. Sonia Rauf Khan. Arjun Kumar. Well done. Yun Kai Lu. Olivia Eleanor Louise Love. Well done. Hiten Masani. Well done. Kuzbu Pajes Murabia. Well done. Zanele Wanja Murithi. Atif Musa Hamid. Abrar Nakuda. Well done. Chloe Niarco D. Pasidat Ologotuin Abisola Olukosi. Arjun Singh Punk. Well done. Sejal Kazendra Kumar Parsotomo. Akash Patel. Rosini Harshadbai Patel. Rina Patni. Raul Radia. Brandon Radwa. John Hubert Odos Ramihigo. Ramsan Selvaratanam. Priya Vimal Sa. Anamika Paris Kaur Sidhu Sankera. Lukveer Singh. Well done. Susan Sugumar. Serena Augo Venderpoi. Well done. Rowan Verma. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Economics and Management, 3-year honors program, Ifeoma Ikwe. Well done. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Finance, 4-year honors program with placement year, Tajveer Athwal Relen. Basnayake Midiyunansalas Darani Nipunika Basnayake. Wilong Cheng. Well done. Aditya Chopra. Arondeep Dinsa. Well done. Sazaib Khan. Nimisa Mukesh Limbachia. Amin Mia. Jack Rory Norris. Well done. Amil Hitesh Patel. Joshua James Reeves. Jared Joseph Richards. James Rivers. Panvit Sandhu. Jaspreet Sangar. Alex Ankon Sarker. Yas Sankadzavi. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in International Business and Economics, 4-year honors program with placement year, Luke Arnal. Radhika Bhatia. Elizabeth May Ann B. Joseph Robert Bilela. Naomi Bolotsva. Matthew Butler. Oliver John Cook. Well done. Sergio Dillon. Awes Dean. Arjun Singh Dozanz. Well done. Gaele Fernando. Regis Gurung. Well done. Matthew James Heap. Rajan Heer. William Anthony Holmes. Krishna Lakani. Trishna Rajiv Naik. Dorothy Kehinde Adeyemi Esther Toricheyu Odoguwa. Emmanuel Olatomiga Ojo. Kevin Popat. Samer Riman. Dilraj Sathira. Riya Shah. Anna Sofo. Harneet Singh Sura. Well done. Kiran Upal. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in International Business and Modern Languages, 4-year honors program with placement year, Piers Askew. Deborah Fikayo Bolujoko. Victoria Bull. Anna Catherine Josephine Cameron. Erika Beck Cotton. Well done. Jiri Cholko. Laura Dansey. Jemima Rose Davis. Well done. Brenda Raisa Prado Guimaraes. Well done. Mariam Jelal. Patricia Krasusaska. Alice May Mann. Well done. Lillian Venus Mackenzie. Alexandra Elizabeth Nelson. Sriya Silas Pandya. Claire Louise Robinson. Felicity Rose Sunderland Hall. Marian Toko Solana. Catherine Mary Walker. Cynthia Allison Wood. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Leadership and Business Management, degree apprenticeship, Amy Louise Banford. Katie Rose Bradbury. Roxanne Page Ewens. Jasmine Jade Garbett. Hannah Sian Garland. Nicola Jane Hill. Jade Elizabeth Madswick. Charlotte Emily Skinner. Abigail Elizabeth Stokes. Nathan Wilkinson.
In order, nothing else.
Yes. For the Bachelor of Science in Economics and Management with placement year, I present Catherine Eburey Anderson. For the Bachelor of Science in Accounting for Management with placement year, I present Ruba Akil. For the Bachelor of Science in Economics and Management, Onanong Inthasone. For the Bachelor of Science in Accounting for Management with placement year, Sukhziwan Singh Bandal. For the Bachelor of Science in Accounting for Management with placement year, Arjan A.J. Singh Grual. Well done.
Chancellor, I present those candidates from the College of Business and Social Sciences whose names appear in the programme but who are not here today for admission in absentia to their respective awards.
I admit them. And I now call upon Saskia Law-Hansen, Vice-Chancellor, to address the congregation.
Chancellor, honoured guests, colleagues, Aston graduates. Firstly, let me add my own personal congratulations, as well as those of the University, to every one of our new graduates. The degrees you have worked so hard for are among the most highly regarded in the world. You are all graduates of a multiple award-winning university. Aston University was the Guardian University of the Year in 2020. We were named Entrepreneurial University of the Year by Times Higher Education, also in 2020, and shortlisted for the Times Higher's University of the Year award last year. These awards and others we have received recently are recognition of the quality and commitment of our colleagues, our students, our alumni, and the many businesses and communities we work with. This is a real source of pride that we can all share in. Your new qualifications are the result of your own ability, dedication, and hard work. But your achievement would not have been possible without the support and encouragement of a lot of people. Let's spend a few moments to consider those who helped you to get here today. So please, will all of our new Aston graduates please stand up? And I now invite our graduates to say a big thank you to all those who have supported you, your families, your friends, and your teachers. Please do give them a huge and rousing round of applause. Thank you, and please be seated. Today is all about you, our students and graduates. We asked our Students' Union to work with the university to produce a special video which reflects on your Aston experience over the past 3 to 4 years and hopefully brings back some happy memories of your time at Aston. Please, can we now run the video?
My name's Chloe Lansbury and I studied marketing at Aston Uni. I don't think I'd have got through the hard times without the fun times that we had.
Aston is a very supportive and encouraging community. Once you're part of Aston, you're always part of Aston.
Everybody seemed to be in quite a similar boat in the sense of either you were in a little group of all of you lived at home or all of you lived on campus, and it was that nice community, I guess. We all felt in the same boat.
They never forget about you, they never leave you out, which is something that I think is amazing as a university.
I'd say there's 2 reasons that I joined Aston. Firstly, because of the placement year. I think at the age of 16 it is a minefield of what do you want to study. I actually secured a placement first at Aldi and was randomly doing some experience at Gymshark and learned so much, and I actually came back to uni so much more confident and so much more ready to learn. So I'd just seen what my year 1, year 2 studies could give me in the workplace. I was so excited to go and get that last little nugget of information and take it back there.
It's made us more resilient, it's made us stronger, and we're able to do more things independently that maybe we would have leaned on our lecturers to help us with.
I think adaptability is definitely something we can all put on our CV. So when I think of Aston, there is one word that comes to mind, which is ambition. I think it's just the way that they would always push us and encourage us to achieve and actually have the confidence that we can achieve whatever we want to achieve.
Moving from a small town to the second biggest city in the UK, Birmingham, it was a very enjoyable experience. We were always going to the Bull Ring to go shopping, the O2 Institute for concerts, Digbeth for food. There was so much to do in Birmingham, and it was a really enjoyable experience.
Out of only 2 decades that we've achieved so far in our lives, we have all managed to get through GCSEs, A-levels, a degree, a placement year, a pandemic, have a career now as well ahead of us. I just think it's crazy that in half of our lives we've achieved all of that. If we can do it through a pandemic, then we can still carry on and do so much more.
Today is the time that you can use to celebrate coming through one of the hardest situations you'll ever have to face in your life. But one thing we have in common is that we've all graduated, we've all come this far. Everyone is proud of you, and good luck for the future.
A huge thank you to the Students' Union for their help in producing this wonderful video. As a new graduate of Aston University, you will know that we have a mission to ensure that our students are best equipped to succeed in business and the professions. Your degree is a valuable asset to both yourself and to employers worldwide. Please use it well and make us proud of you. I'm sure that, like me, you found our honorary graduate, Carmen Watson, inspirational. She is an example of what you can achieve if you show total commitment and dedication in your chosen field. So congratulations once again, and I do hope that you will come back to the campus after the ceremony and join your friends and colleagues in the Students' Union to continue celebrating your success. Thank you and good luck.
Well, our ceremony this morning is drawing to a close, but before it does, I would like to add my personal congratulations to those of the Vice-Chancellor. You're equipped with a degree that will certainly underwrite and possibly transform your futures and that of the communities, companies, and individuals you'll be working with. Whatever you choose to do, I am sure you'll do it well, and I wish each of you the greatest possible success as you pursue your chosen careers. Now, when we leave the hall, our new graduates are invited to join the academic procession for a group photograph back on the campus. And I would encourage all of our guests to come and watch, and of course to take your own photos. However, we would appreciate it if you would remain seated until all the graduates have left the hall before joining them back on the campus. So I now declare this congregation closed, and for all those who are able, please would you be upstanding for the national anthem.